Hello, my name is Mr. Dog, and today we're going to look at the Lost March deck and Expanded. So our main attackers will be Cottonee and Natu, which both have the Lost March attack. Lost March does 20 damage for each Pokemon in the Lost Zone, and the good thing about having a fairy type Pokemon like Cottonee is that we hit Dragon Pokemon like ADP for weakness. And we have a bunch of different ways for getting Pokemon in the Lost Zone really quickly. We have Trumbeak. If this card is in our hand, we can put it into the Lost Zone immediately, and if the top card of our opponent's deck is a supporter, we can also Lost Zone their supporter. We can also play Comfey. We can look at the top two cards of our deck and we can Lost Zone one of them and put the other one into our hand. So we play 26 Pokemon, so there's a good chance that one of those cards is going to be a Pokemon that we can Lost Zone. And we have lots of different switching cards that allow us to use the Comfey like several times in the turn. We have 4 copies of Scoop Up Net, Scoop Up Cyclone, U-Turn Board, Switching Cart, and Escape Rope. We also play Oranguru for its Primary Wisdom ability. That's to swap a card from our hand with the top card of our deck. So this allows us to guarantee that we have a Pokemon on the top 2 cards of our deck, so we can Lost Zone it with Comfey. I'm also playing Emolga. If we have an Emolga on our bench, we can use Nuzlocke Gathering, which lets us search for another Emolga, put it into our hand, then we can Primate Wisdom, put it on top of our deck, and then Lost Zone it with Comfey. And finally, we have 4 copies of Colress's Experiment. Let's just look at the top 5 cards of our deck, and we put 3 of them into our hand, and we put the other 2 cards into the Lost Zone. As a backup attacker, we have 2 copies of Sableye, has the Lost Mine attack. If we have 10 cards in the Lost Zone, which is not that hard to achieve with this deck, we can put 12 damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon in any way we like. This is really good against single price decks. We can potentially knock out 2 single price Pokemon in one attack. But if we hit into something with a Lost March attack and we haven't quite done enough damage to KO that Pokemon, and our opponent has retreated it to the bench, we can just finish that Pokemon off with the Lost Mine attack. Okay, so I'm going to keep the introduction short and sweet. Let's get on to some gameplay. Okay, we're going second against Shadow Rider. We actually have a really broken hand. We've got double VIP Pass, Colress, Energy. Can potentially knock out the Shadow Rider this turn, but it's going to be quite difficult. So, VIP Pass for Emolga and a Guru, I think. Seems reasonable. And I don't really need to use the other VIP Pass, to be honest. So I think then we just Colress. Grab the Colress for next turn. I might need another Comfey, so we'll get that. And we'll get the switching option. And then we'll get an Emolga out the deck. Lost Zone that. And then we'll get a Trumbeak. Maybe we can Lost Zone their Acerola or something. Assuming they're playing Acerola. Because that's going to be annoying if we just hit them really hard and they just heal all their damage. Field Blow, okay. Never mind. Then we'll Switching Cart. I think we want the Jirachi-EX. I don't really like Lost Zoning Energy though. We've got Colress in hand, so I think we can. I don't think we need the Jirachi-EX. We could get another Guru in case they Mani us or something. And put like a Colress on top of my deck. Okay, we can't even use that Scoop Up Net. So we'll attach this, because they do have Shadow Mists, they can stop us, like, attaching special energies. Gengar and Mimikyu, huh? Oh, they are playing Dene. That's something easy we can just Guzma onto and knock out. And actually this Gengar or Mimikyu isn't that hard to knock out either, it's just 12 in the Lost Zone for us. Okay, there's the Mani, so we did well to put the Colress on top of our deck. Because I knew that Shadow Rider played Mani. Wouldn't have worked so well if we played N. Okay, so it looks like they now have the switching option in hand to go with the Gengar and Mimikyu. It's not going to hurt us that much though, to be honest. Okay, they didn't really do very much that turn. We'll just Colress first, I think. We'll grab this, this and this. Seems good. And then we'll Emolga. And oh, we have no Emolgas left. Okay, sure. I guess we'll Lost Zone one of these guys. Switching cart, that's nice. Grab a Scoop Up Net, that's pretty decent. And then we'll Scoop Up Net. And then we'll put this on top of our deck. Lost Zone that. Another Scoop Up Net. Grab this. And we can just keep doing this. Could even maybe Sableye knock this out, but it doesn't. I don't think that's going to matter too much. We'll Lost Zone the mana fee. We don't need it. They don't do any bench damage. So we can just keep drawing here with Comfey. Grab the Colress for next turn. That'll be pretty good. And I think now we just smack them with the Cottonee. That seems good to me. Bench this. Or we could just we could actually draw one more card actually. So we'll go into this. Lost Zone the Trumbeak. Then we'll retreat this. Lost March for 220 damage. Let's hope they don't find Acerola, and if they retreat this, we can just use Guzma to bring it back up and take an easy free prize cards. And then after that, we can just Guzma again onto a Gengar Mimikyu. Oh man. Really? Okay. So we can maybe get enough cards in the Lost Zone to knock out this now though, which will be pretty cool. We could actually Guzma up this and then go for knock out the Shadow Rider next turn. That might be better thinking about it. We'll probably put the Sableye on top because we have two of them anyway. Then Flower Select. We'll retreat into this. I think we've got quite a few energy left in the deck, so we can grab this, I think. And then we'll just Guzma knock out this dude. So just 4 more Pokemon in the Lost Zone, and we can start knocking out their Shadow Riders. Don't like drawing into these VIP passes though. Okay, so they've got the God of War, they can do more damage, but we don't care because all of our Pokemon have no HP anyway. Okay, we're going to get ends, sure. They're putting weakness policy on the Tapu. Has no weakness anyway, but I guess they're just trying to get things out of their deck so they can maximize the chances of drawing cards with N. Well, my guy just tried to fill a U-Turn board, but it just went straight back into our hand. That's pretty funny. Okay. So just 4 more Lost Zone to Pokemon and we can win the game. That's the energy. That's pretty good. We could actually shuffle some Pokemon into our deck so we can Lost Zone them again. Or use them as attackers, whatever. So Scoop Up Cyclone. That's pretty decent. Energy, that's not so good. We don't really need that. And we can draw one more with the Comfey. We've got time, so we might as well just like build up to a one-hit kill on the Shadow Rider, because they just need to take 4 more prizes. We'll take the Sableye. And then we'll pass over to our opponent. Guzma. Okay. Well, we just get the U-Turn Board back. That's fine. So we can get another Comfey. Flower Select. Lost Zone that Comfey. Flower Select again. That's Lost Zone the Sableye. We can Lost Zone this Natu. Okay, so next turn we should be able to knock out a Shadow Rider. We'll pass it over to our opponent. Computer search, maybe for another N. Maybe I shouldn't have Lost Zoned that other Comfey, to be honest. So I probably should have kept 2 around so I could draw more cards. That was kind of awkward. We still have a couple of Colress in the deck, though. And we still have quite a few energies as well. I think we have... No, actually we only have 2. It's not that many. Send it this. Okay, nice. We get Colress. We'll get the Natu. Just need to find the energy. Colress first. And then we just win the game. Attach. Retreat, and that's it. GG's. Imagine if I miscounted. I just did 300 damage. That'd be awful. Okay guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This has been a pretty fun deck to play. Would definitely recommend trying it out. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next deck showcase. Bye!